There has been huge changes to the decoy grenade released in Black Ops Cold War. This week it was even banned from the official Call of Duty League. This is the first time the tactical equipment has been restricted from play. This led me to investigate the changes and what it means for you and me in public matches. My name is Gaaba and today I'm going to answer the question, how do decoy grenades work in Black Ops Cold War? There are two major changes to the decoy grenade released in this year's Call of Duty, and I'm going to demonstrate those to you now, followed by some best case uses for them. Firstly, the decoy grenade does not simulate gunfire any longer. This piece of equipment does not show up on enemy radar in the form of a classic red dot. This is a very large change to the behaviour in Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare and in Warzone, and for around a week I've personally been very unaware of this. I've probably lost an awful lot of gunfights based on me failing to predict the enemy would respond to my decoy. Let me know down in the comments, were you also under the impression it would show up as a red dot? So if the decoy does not show up on the minimap, what does it actually do? The decoy simulates footsteps. It does exactly that and acts more like a speaker that would simulate the enemy sprinting on the horizontal surface below it. A different sound is produced for both teams coming from the source of where the decoy landed. This sound is played for 14 seconds. The opposing team will hear sprinting for about 22 meters away, and the sound will get louder as they get closer and closer. It also is muffled behind walls. The sound comes directly from the source of the decoy, and it would allow an opponent to pinpoint the exact location of the grenade. 25 score is awarded for destroying the nade. It only has 1 HP. The decoy does 15 damage when thrown at an enemy, but sadly does not stick to them. Compared to the C4, that only does 1 HP damage. Again, that does not stick to an enemy. A subscriber of mine asked me to test what C4 actually sticks to, so keep an eye out for that in a future video. But for now, the team that threw the decoy will hear a hissing sound for up to 22 meters away. But within 10 meters of the decoy, they will hear faint footsteps as if it was being played through a telephone. Just like in previous Call of Duties, during the testing I discovered that players holding certain weapons sound different. LMGs, snipers and rocket launchers will all audibly sound like they're running slower. Those with great hearing or playing quieter game modes like Search and Destroy may be able to tell the difference of the weapons their enemies are holding even before they get round the corner. But back to the decoy, the sprinting sound from the decoy is played continuously for 14 seconds unless destroyed. It has 1 HP and is extremely weak to explosives like flashbangs and other grenades as well, very easily to destroy. As the new decoys now play footsteps instead of gunfire, they do indeed get picked up on the enemy field mics. With weapon camo challenges partly requiring you to get kills within the radius of a field mic, you will also run into quite a lot of these while people grind for those gold camos. On screen now I'm going to show you the differences between the footsteps and the gunfire on the minimap while in the radius of an enemy field mic. Having the grenade stick exactly where you throw it, like a Semtex, which is the second great thing about the new decoys, is allows you to really consistently confuse your enemies as to where the sound is originally coming from. This can lead to one of 3 things. 1, the enemy freezes in place, tries to wait for more information of the sound's origin. This can lead to great positions where you can hold them. It's a holding technique where you're capping flags or defusing a bomb. When you hear foreign footsteps, you're going to have to stop moving. You do that so you hear your own footsteps a lot less. Secondly, it can make enemies rush lanes and through doorways they wouldn't normally, allowing you to pre-aim and of course gun them down. In Warzone, you do need to do a lot of mounting your weapon and pre-aiming people. Not so much in Black Ops Cold War, but there are still lots and lots of head glitches. The head glitches allow you to hide behind somewhere ready for a gunfight, and if you're using decoys, you're luring people out with bait. It works really, really well. And thirdly, you'll be protecting your teammates. Keeping the sound in its intended location will actually stop it bouncing all over the map, and in the old days, the old decoys would eventually bounce towards my teammates, even the ones that are using Ninja, which is of course a very, very bad thing. Having your decoy stay in place and potentially out of view of the enemy will dramatically increase the success of the grenade. The most important thing is to not allow the enemy team to know you're using them. This will dramatically reduce the efficiency, but on the plus side, it will be more forgiving to those teammates without Ninja. Of course, those paying attention will see the equipment used by the opposition in the kill cams. This is especially prominent in free-for-all game modes. Those that play free-for-all will know almost everyone uses Ninja now, and it's like a ghost town in regards to sound, apart from my phone vibrating. They use decoys, and this can aid the manipulation of enemy players to allow forced gunfights where you will have the upper hand in positioning. This also leads to much easier ways to perform assassinations. Finally, there was a decoy glitch in Zombies. I want to address that. It's now been patched. You could stick a decoy to this wall or inside this crate. It would last twice as long. That's since been patched, of course, but this has led me down a dark hole of testing other surfaces and multiplayer in an attempt to recreate that long-lasting effect. Check the comments to see if I've found one since making this video. While you're there, tell me what you think of decoys. Do you use them, or were you under the impression they would leave red dots on the minimap? Anyway, my name is Gaaba. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and of course subscribe for more Call of Duty videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope I can see you again soon.